Good evening, welcome to V3 News. Let's watch the headlines first. Question on implementing internet services in Jammu and Kashmir in Rajya Sabha session. Change in air quality in New Delhi, pollution dropped to moderate category. Eden Gardens decorated with pink lights for pink ball match. In today's session of Rajya Sabha, Amit Shah stated that if there is a question of implementing internet services in Jammu and Kashmir, then the decision can be taken upon recommendation and priority of the administration there, because there is a question about the security of the country, the safety of its citizens and the fight against terrorism.
सभापति महोदय, ये जहाँ तक इंटरनेट सेवाओं को लागू करने का सवाल है, इस पर उचित समय पर वहाँ के प्रशासन की अनुशंसा के आधार पर ही निर्णय किया जा सकता है, क्योंकि हम सबको मालूम है कश्मीर में पड़ोसी देश के द्वारा भी बहुत सारी गतिविधियां चलती रहती है और वहाँ की कानून और व्यवस्था और सुरक्षा को देखकर ही ये निर्णय लिया जा सकता है। तो जब वहाँ के प्रशासन को उचित समय लगेगा वो मीटिंग कर बताएंगे, तब इस पर हम निर्णय करेंगे। आज़ाद साहब ने कंसर्न व्यक्त करी, इसके साथ मैं सहमत हूँ। इंटरनेट आज की ज़माने में सूचना के लिए बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण उपक्रम है और उसको जितना हो सके उतना जल्दी चालू करना चाहिए। मगर उन्होंने भूतकाल की बात करी, मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि पूरे देश भर में मोबाइल आया लगभग 95, 96, 97 के आसपास मोबाइल शुरू हुआ। आज़ाद साहब, आपको याद होगा कि कश्मीर में मोबाइल 2003 में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने पहली बार शुरू किया, तब तक सुरक्षा कारणों से शुरू नहीं किया। इंटरनेट को भी कई सालों तक रोका गया। 2002 से वहां इंटरनेट की परमिशन दी गई। मान्यवर, मेरा इतना ही कहना है कि ये बात ठीक है कि सूचना के लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण उपक्रम है, परंतु जब देश की सुरक्षा का सवाल है, कश्मीर घाटी के और जम्मू के नागरिकों की सुरक्षा का सवाल है और आतंकवाद के खिलाफ की लड़ाई का सवाल है, तब हमें कहीं ना कहीं प्रायोरिटी तय करनी पड़ती है और जैसे ही वहाँ के प्रशासन को उचित लगेगा, हम तुरंत इस पर पुनः विचार करेंगे।
As we have seen, highly polluted national capital since many days, and even government declared holidays for schools, private offices and other government centers few times. But today we found a change in air quality which is dropped to moderate category. According to Air Quality Index at Lodi Road, major pollutants PM 2.5 and PM 10 were at 210 and 205 respectively. It lies under moderate category. However, we found smoggy sky near Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium and several other parts of Delhi. New Delhi Jail Board Vice Chairman Dinesh Mohania stated that 11 samples are not enough to decide the cleanliness of water in Delhi. They will now collect over 3,000 samples and will pick at least 5 samples from each ward for laboratory tests. Issue was raised with the remarks from Union Minister Ramvilas Paswan on November 16. The tap water in Delhi and several other cities did not meet the requirements as per the study conducted by Bureau of Indian Standards.
11 सैंपल लिए गए दिल्ली से और 11 के 11 हर मानक पर फेल हुए हैं। सबसे पहले इस पर क्या प्रतिक्रिया?
देखिए, मेरा ये मानना है कि जो सैंपल्स केवल 11 सैंपल ले गए हैं उनकी एक तो क्वांटम बढ़ाने की आवश्यकता है, क्योंकि दिल्ली से बड़े शहर में जहाँ पर 2 करोड़ से ज़्यादा लोग रहते हैं वहाँ पर केवल 11 सैंपल से हम ये तय नहीं कर सकते कि पानी साफ है या गंदा है, क्योंकि WHO का भी कहना है कि करीबन 10,000 लोगों पर एक सैंपल लिया जाना चाहिए। उसी के तहत अब हम ये कर रहे हैं कि हर वार्ड में से लगभग 5 सैंपल पिक करा रहे हैं, लगभग 3,000 सैंपल्स हम उठाएंगे और उनका फिर लेबोरेटरी टेस्ट होगा और उसके बाद फिर लेबोरेटरी टेस्ट के जो भी रिजल्ट्स आएंगे वो जनता के बीच में रखेंगे, जिससे तय हो सके कि दिल्ली का पानी पीने योग्य है कि नहीं है।
आज आप सोनिया विहार के ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट पर लेके आए हैं सबको, ये प्लांट कितनी आबादी के दिल्ली के तय करती है और क्या मानक है इसका और कैसे?
देखिए, ये दिल्ली की लगभग 15% आबादी को यहाँ से पानी जा रहा है। पूरा साउथ दिल्ली और पूरा ट्रांस यमुना का जो एरिया है वो यहीं से पानी सप्लाई होता है और ये जो हमारा टोटल प्रोडक्शन है उसका करीबन 15 से 17% के आसपास ये अकेला प्लांट पे
यहाँ क्या प्रोसेस होता है, कैसे पूरा?
देखिए, यहाँ पर 4 स्टेज प्रोसेस है, जिसमें कि पहले ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है, उसके बाद फिर इसमें एलम मिक्स कर रहे हैं, साथ ही साथ फिर उसके बाद क्लैरिफायर्स में जाता है और हर स्टेज पे हम इसकी रैंडमली सैंपलिंग कराते हैं, जिससे कि तय हो सके कि जो यहाँ इस प्लांट से निकलने वाला एक बूंद पानी भी है वो भी पीने योग्य हो और उसमें कोई भी अशुद्धि ना हो।
Home Minister Amit Shah stated that the government will carry out NRC across the nation. He clearly mentioned that there is no reason to feel nervous about the process for any religious community. Home Minister also announced that the Citizenship Amendment Bill will be tabled in the winter session of Parliament. This bill will speed up the process to grant Indian citizenship for non-Muslims from Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan.
ने इसको अप्रूव किया है, जिसमें सभी पार्टी के लोग थे और सिलेक्ट कमेटी और इसमें धर्म के बारे में भी सभी पार्टियों की सहमति से ही ये सदन के अंदर आया है। ये कोई नई बात नहीं है। अब क्योंकि अभी इसलिए नहीं आया कि लोकसभा लैप्स कर गई, अब वो बिल लैप्स कर गया, अब फिर से आएगा। इसका मैंने जिक्र किया था, जो ड्राफ्ट लेजिस्लेशन उस वक्त लोकसभा में आया था उसका जिक्र किया था, मगर अभी भी मैं स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूं कि इसकी एनआरसी से कोई लेन देन नहीं, एनआरसी अलग प्रक्रिया।
राइट। श्री स्वपन दास गुप्ता।
To the Honorable Home Minister, taking into account the Gazette notification of 7th September 2015, is this Gazette notification applicable to the whole of India? In that case, sir, why I'm asking this is the NRC in Assam, in that case, should make a fundamental distinction between those who are illegal immigrants and those who are non-citizens.
Right.
Right? Has that actually, that distinction, has it been made? If it hasn't, if it has been made, sir, why are various people who are categorized
Right.
in the Gazette notification,
Right.
why are they being incarcerated?
मंत्री जी।
सभापति महोदय, जो एनआरसी आसाम के अंदर एनआरसी की प्रक्रिया हाथ में ली गई, एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर के तहत और एक अलग एक्ट के तहत ली गई। एनआरसी की प्रक्रिया देश भर में होगी, उस वक्त आसाम के अंदर भी ये एनआरसी की प्रक्रिया स्वाभाविक रूप से फिर से की जाएगी। और इसमें मैंने फिर से स्पष्ट कर देता हूं कि किसी भी धर्म के लोगों को कोई डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। ये सारे लोगों को एनआरसी के अंदर समाहित करने की व्यवस्था है ही है। और जिस गैजेट नोटिफिकेशन का उल्लेख माननीय सदस्य ने कहा, वो पूरे देश भर के अंदर एप्लीकेबल।
श्री सुकेंद्र शेखर राय।
Out of 19 lakh people excluded from the National Register of Citizenship in Assam, 11 lakh are Bengali Hindus. Although majority of them produce documents in support of their citizenship, they have been excluded. My question is, will the government grant citizenship to all genuine affected Indians out of NRC without waiting for 6 years?
राइट। मंत्री जी।
मान्यवर, ये फिर से सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट बिल का सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। एनआरसी के अंदर ऐसा कोई प्रोविजन नहीं हो सकता। एक सेकंड, मेरी बात समाप्त होने दीजिए ना। एनआरसी के अंदर आज जो नागरिक बने हैं, इनका रजिस्टर बनाने की व्यवस्था है। इसके अंदर इस प्रकार का कोई प्रोविजन नहीं हो सकता। मगर ये बात सही है, सरकार मानती भी है कि जो हिंदू शरणार्थी आए हैं, बौद्ध, जैन, सिख, क्रिश्चियन और पारसी शरणार्थी है, सारे को इस देश की नागरिकता मिलनी चाहिए। और इसीलिए सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट बिल लाकर हिंदू, सिख, बौद्ध, जैन, पारसी और क्रिश्चियन, ये सारे धर्म के शरणार्थी जो धार्मिक प्रताड़ना के कारण बांग्लादेश, पाकिस्तान और अफगानिस्तान से आए हैं, उनको वो बिल के अंदर नागरिकता
Right.
Days of Moscow, a two-day event organized by the Delhi Tourism Department and the Moscow government as part of the Twin City Agreement for Tourism and Education. Nikolai Kudashov, Russian ambassador to India, attended event in Delhi today. While addressing the event, he stated that Moscow, one of the most developed regions of Russia, should support to enhance infrastructure, healthcare, e-governance and tourism with a dynamic and promising partner in Delhi.
I'm confident that Moscow, the largest city in one of the most developed regions of Russia and the world, should join the efforts to enhance the infrastructure, healthcare, e-governance, tourism and transport sectors, and reach education and culture with such a dynamic and promising partner as Delhi. With the full-fledged implementation of the Twin City Agreement signed last year by Moscow and Delhi cities governments will become a great contribution for the benefit of our countries, commemorating the 10th anniversary of special and privileged strategic partnership next year, blessed with the personal friendship of President Putin and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. May I hope that the coming years will be rich in events organized in the framework of the two cities' cooperation, including exhibitions, conferences, festivals, launching new joint projects. Wishing you every success in the ongoing days of Moscow, in Delhi and Mumbai. Beijing
has accused Western countries for interfering in its internal affairs after Congress passed a bill stating China to maintain Hong Kong's autonomy. The support from the West now drawing to an end after a violent week-long standoff at a Hong Kong university.
Few minutes today, it looked like the siege of Hong Kong Polytechnic University might end peacefully. The young protesters began streaming down the stairway that on Sunday was set aflame to block the police storming the campus. But seconds later, riot police began firing tear gas grenades, sending the young protesters scattering in confusion. Some did not escape. The clear message from the police today: if you surrender, you will be arrested. Hundreds of protesters are still holed up inside the university, and some of them still preparing for a fight. This young man's brother is one of them.
He is 22 years old. He graduated last year in Poly University. He was go to the school after work, and we reached him by WhatsApp. As we know, he is safe now, but he cannot come out because police force is around the school. He tried to come out last night, but not successful.
This evening, a small group made another break for it, abseiling down ropes from one of the university footbridges to a roadway below and being taken away on waiting motorcycles. As night fell in Kowloon, thousands of other protesters began coming onto the streets in support of those still besieged inside the university. Soon the streets of Kowloon were once again ablaze. Down the street behind me here, about half a mile away, is the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, which is still under siege. Around it, in many places tonight, are scenes like this of complete chaos, of running street battles between protesters and riot police. This, where we're standing here, is right next to many five-star hotels. This is the heart of Hong Kong's tourist and shopping district. Trapped in their rooms, tourists gaze down at the scenes below. Late tonight, a handful of underage protesters were allowed to leave the university campus.
Sydney is wrapped in dangerous fog as smoke from farmlands burns along Australia's eastern seaboard, raised the pollution levels in the country's biggest city. Wildfires destroyed about 1 million hectares of farmland over the past 15 days, and the officials said that smoke which stretched across Sydney was 10 times more hazardous in some places of the city. Bhutan's Foreign Minister Pandit Dorji visited the Mahabodhi temple in Bodh Gaya in Bihar on his 5-day visit to India. He also met Union External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar to boost bilateral relations between India and Bhutan. Central Industrial Security Forces CISF sniffer dogs unit of Delhi Metro Railway Corporation retired with full honors. These highly trained dogs are facilitated by paramilitary forces for their selfless duty. Brave canines will be handed over to suitable NGOs. Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development ceremony was held in Jawahar Bhavan, New Delhi. In this event, Congress interim president Sonia Gandhi reminded that Indira Gandhi was a deeply committed political personality, but she was a person of diverse interests. Her contribution to the national building are well documented.
Disarmament and Development for 2018. This prize recognizes men, women, and institutions whose work has promoted the causes Indira Gandhi espoused, the issues she championed, and the concerns she expressed. In essence, they celebrate her life through their own accomplishments, which, so to speak, take forward her legacy. Indira Gandhi was a deeply committed political personality. Born in a political family, she grew up as a child and teenager as an intimate part of our freedom movement. For 17 years, she lived with our country's first prime minister before becoming one herself for 16. But she was a person of diverse interests. Her contributions to nation building are well documented. She was equally committed to India's culture, to its arts and crafts, to its heritage, And deep down, she was a passionate naturalist, mesmerized by the wonderful natural heritage of India, dazzled by the glorious biodiversity of India, and firmly determined to preserve and protect it. In late 71, even while being completely engrossed in the grave crisis on India's eastern border with Pakistan, she found time to initiate action that would lead to the passage of the landmark law to protect our wildlife. In the midst of all political crisis, she found government to address the first UN conference on the human environment in Stockholm in June 1972. Her speech there still reverberates. Indeed, it is in this speech that Indira Gandhi most powerfully and eloquently linked the three themes of today's prize: peace, disarmament, and development. I mention this dimension of Indira Gandhi's personality with a purpose. A few weeks back, the Indira Gandhi Prize for National Integration was conferred on the activist Chandil Prasad. Today, the Indira Gandhi Prize on Peace, Disarmament and Development is being given to India's pioneering environmental NGO, the Center for Science and Environment.
Veteran actor and Makhal Niti Mayam chief Kamal Hassan was awarded with doctorate for his contribution to cinema by Odisha CM Naveen Patnaik in an event organized by Odisha's Centurion University of Technology and Management in Bhubaneswar.
Very honored. It's the first that they have giving out, and they have chosen me. And I am, as I had in my acceptance speech, I said that I am made of various skills that my gurus taught me. So I look upon this university as a sanctuary for all who want to develop their skills, including myself.
Visakhapatnam police launched a humanoid cop in Maharanipeta police station. A startup company named RoboCoupler Private Limited has designed this robot, Cybera, Cyber Security Interactive Robotic Agent, for registering and disposing complaints at police station in an effective manner. A total of 13 cameras installed in this robot. The robot will take complaints automatically through voice recording or manually.
this is the first robot in Andhra Pradesh which is basically designed for a e-cop. So the main concept of this robot is to make the work more efficiently and with a time consistency process. The main concept of designing this particular robot has come across like most of the times we see that there is a lot of pressure which comes across in the people who are working in a police station because of due to the lot of complaints. So we got this an idea that why don't we do an e-service work which can be allowed or which can be useful for the public, so their work can be easily done and the time complexity can be also reduced.
As the first ever day-night test in India will be starting from November 22, the venue of the match, Eden Gardens, fully decorated with pink lights. The entire stadium along with Saurav Ganguly stand and Jagmohan Dalmia stand decorated for this historic match between India and Bangladesh. The beauty is that the match will be played with a pink ball. Let's watch the headlines again. Question on implementing internet services in Jammu and Kashmir in Rajya Sabha session. Change in air quality in New Delhi, pollution dropped to moderate category. Eden Gardens decorated with pink lights for pink ball match. Keep watching V3 News.